Welcome folks, it's Nick here. It's day 20 and this is the scene I woke up to this morning. Little campsite in a town whose name I'm not quite sure. And this Jarton is the campsite. But look at that scenery, beautiful. Yesterday we did 330 kilometres. Got to this little town about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the evening, set up and turned in for the night. Tired. Today we're heading off to Ganga and maybe Trollstigen. Excuse the pronunciations. But for the moment, I'm just enjoying the view. Start of another glorious day. Heading to Geiranger now, and I might stay there for a couple of nights, or I might just press on to Trollstigen. These waterfalls, well, they're sort of, yeah, they're forms of water. I stopped at this petrol station to refresh myself as much as anything, but got some petrol, and a fleet of Austin Healeys came in. There's 3 of them. So they were produced in the UK from, I think, something like late 50s, 59 to mid 60s, probably 67, something like that. And there are 250 of them over here at the moment, celebrating something or other. Oh, another 2 just turned up. Red seems to be the popular colour. Apparently they're staying at Geiranger. Little flock more. Of course, I didn't think to look in this little town to see whether there was anything suitable. Passing all sorts of coffee shops now. Having stopped at the petrol station, never mind. Had a couple of waffles and a coffee. climbing at the moment. We're at about 860 meters. Feel the temperature cooling around me. Quite pleasant. Lots of tunnels. The previous tunnel had a traffic light in it because it got narrow at one point. Luckily it was just green. These tunnels are quite something, the sheer number of them and the emergency areas that they've carved out. Coming up to a traffic light, also you probably won't be able to see them, but there are markers to tell you how many kilometers left in which direction every now and again. Just make sure I don't trip it in case it's one of those ones like in Spain where if you exceed the speed limit the light goes to red. Here's one of those markers. I'm not sure whether it'll come out 3.5 that way and 1 this way, so it's a 4.5 meter tunnel, kilometer tunnel. And each time you come out of a tunnel, it's a slightly different landscape. Oh, look, the frozen water there. Wow, look at that. Geiranger and Trollstigen, that's where we're going. Geiranger. Well, that's the end of day 20. Bit of a short day today. We did about 125 kilometres, which included turning around and going back a couple of times because there was such beautiful scenery. I've ended up at Geiranger, at Geiranger camping, and there's a lot of noise in the background, apart from the seagulls. There's a waterfall, massive great waterfall, which you might just be able to see over there. And in fact, behind me, although I don't think you can see those from here, are a number of other waterfalls. But it is just stunning here, absolutely stunning. Highly recommend it if you're out this way. And I'm going to stay here for 2 nights. And tomorrow, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I might make it to Trollstigen and back here again, but I don't think so. I think the likelihood is there's a couple of roads here. There's one toll road which takes up to a viewpoint. I think I'll go and investigate that one, which is back about 15 kilometres. But I'm just relaxing. It's just, with the weather as it is, it's just very hard to get motivated to get going. This morning I spent about half an hour chatting with a chap at the campsite I was in. He spoke no English, I spoke no German, he was German. But we had a great conversation with facial expressions, noises, hand gestures and pointing at things. It's all great fun. Anyway, I'm going to go and grab my beer, which I've left somewhere, and all it leaves me to do is say bye for now.